The sun is setting on what was an amazing trip to the Franz Josef and Fox Glacial Township areas. Tomorrow we leave on our way to Wanaka as we travel further south before winter arrives. This video is part of the caravan series and is the first of two for this trip to Wanaka.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show.
If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to press the subscribe, ring the bell, press the like button and leave comments and ask questions as required.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you want to be.
It's about 9:30 AM as we pull out of the Franz Josef NZMCA. The morning is gloomy with low cloud and far less helicopter noise than we've heard the rest of our stay. I guess flying conditions are less than ideal currently.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood.
We will be stopping overnight at Lake Wanaka Dock campsite to break up the drive to Wanaka. It's about 90 kilometres from Franz Josef, with roughly 200 kilometres left the next day.
And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Lake Wanaka is a lovely campsite, right on the lake's edge. It's a little tight for a big rig, but still manageable with care.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, you grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
The next day we leave Wanaka around 9:30 and continue on to Wanaka. Along the way we plan to stop at 2 or 3 waterfalls, starting with Roaring Billy Falls. Is it 25 minutes each way? Or? I think it is. So, 50 minutes. Well, it says 1 kilometre return. I can do a kilometre in 15 minutes. Quite easily. Well, that's been attacked. This tree is draped in moss, with a few vines hanging through it, something you will often see in New Zealand's rainforests. It hasn't. That's bark with moss on it. If the weather hadn't been quite so dry, I think this would have looked a lot more dramatic. It's still beautiful, but not quite as wild as the name suggests.
Tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go.
I'm glad we stopped to see this waterfall, and now we're heading on to Fantail Falls, which I expect will be less impressive, but we shall see. Fantail Falls is about half an hour further along our route. We'll skip Thunder Falls on the way as we need to get to Albertown and Wanaka.
Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
This is fantastic! I was completely wrong. Fantail Falls is stunning and far more dramatic and beautiful than Roaring Billy Falls.
Numbers and fingers pulling the puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress do not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
After a little more time on the road, the northern end of Lake Wanaka appeared as if by magic. This is one of two glacial lakes formed 10,000 to 20,000 years ago by huge glaciers advancing from the main divide of the Southern Alps. A little farther on, the road turns left and another lake comes into view on the opposite side of the car. This is Lake Hawea, and the narrow strip of land between the mountains the road passes through is known as the Neck. Thousands of years ago, the glaciers, which were at their peak, were so deep that they merged over the rocky ridge known today as the Neck. As the global climate warmed, the glaciers melted and retracted. They left behind massive piles of rocky debris and gravel known as terminal moraines. These moraine mounds acted as natural dams, trapping the meltwater from escaping, forming the two lakes here today. Lake Wanaka is 45 kilometers long, 10 kilometers wide at its widest point, and has a surface area of about 192 square kilometers. Its average depth is just under 100 meters, with its deepest point greater than 350 meters. Lake Hawea is 35 kilometers long, 8 kilometers wide at its widest point, and has a surface area of about 145 square kilometers. Its average depth is just over 160 meters, with its deepest point greater than 390 meters.
To the stars, running in circles, coming in tails.
Lake Hawea is the main water catchment supplying the Clyde and Roxborough hydroelectric generation power stations.
Nobody said
Clyde and Roxborough power stations combined supply roughly 9% of New Zealand's total power needs.
for us to part. Nobody said it was easy.
Lake Hawea and then Wanaka are New Zealand's 5th and 6th deepest lakes respectively.
This hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
Whatever statistics may say, two things are beyond dispute when driving along the Lake Hawea shoreline, especially now the sun has broken through and lifted the gloom of the day. First, the scenery is breathtakingly beautiful. Second, we are incredibly fortunate to be here to experience it.
I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress did not speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start.
We are entering Albertown campsite where we will settle the van for the night before heading into the township to see what awaits. set the alarm?
No, I didn't.
I was just wondering how extreme you were going to be. Side to side a tiny bit. It's not like lots. Maybe an inch or two. From Albertown, it's about a 5-minute drive to Wanaka town centre, though finding parking may add another 10 minutes. Wanaka is a busy, bustling town. As we drive into Wanaka, we pass Puzzling World. True to its name, it looks delightfully strange, a place of illusions, mazes, and playful weirdness. It's well worth a visit, especially if you have children or a child-like side yourself. This is early to mid-afternoon in Wanaka. There are people everywhere, but it has a generally relaxed holiday atmosphere feel to it. There are kayaks high on the shore, restaurants and bars everywhere, and a huge park to roam around at the end of town. Before us, the lake stretches out in a sweep of vivid blue framed by towering mountain peaks and water that invites you. video was a brief but memorable look at our trip to Wanaka. In the next video we'll share our highlights from our stay, including the Wanaka Park Run, which is more of a walk for us, our ascent of Roy's Peak, a visit to the Blue Pools, and a scenic wine and cheese cruise on the lake. We'll see you in the next one.